Hey everybody, welcome back to Flag/Fan Day. Hope you like the Tonga episode. This episode is brought to you by the Hindi alphabet because one of you guys sent in this shirt. Thank you. Anywho, a few small mistakes we made in the episode. So in the physical geography section, we talked about the Fo'u Island. It was not located in the proper location on the map. It's actually in the vast open ocean. Also, according to one of you guys in the comments section, I accidentally posted up the picture of the National Rugby League team versus the National Rugby Union team when talking about the Rugby World Cup. Sorry I made that mistake, but in all honesty, come on, they're almost basically the same thing. It's like one side only just has like 2 extra players, but whatever. Anyway, also I misspelled matriarchal. Okay, moving on. Some things we missed out on the episode. There was actually a skit. I had to cut it out because of time reasoning. We talked about the Legend of Maui. You know the movie Moana? Maui? Kind of like a Polynesian folklore character, and each kind of Polynesian area has their own version of the story. Kind of goes like this.
No, the legend started in Aotearoa. He was a trickster who pulled up the islands of New Zealand.
No, the legend started in Hawaii. He was a hero figure and he pulled up our islands from the ocean. We even have an island named after him.
In my version, he's an old man that makes earthquakes.
And finally, now I actually did meet some Tongan people here in Los Angeles, but all of them were either too busy to film or some of them explained to me it's not exactly easy for Tongans to be on camera talking about their country because everybody gossips and you kind of have to be careful if you're going to talk about your country, especially if it's a monarchy, which I totally understand. They were kind of like a little inhibited from being on camera. I get that. So long story short, they can sit safe in the corner as I take all the brunt force of criticism. Woohoo, that's my job. All right, so anyway, that's about it. Time to move on. Let's talk about the flag. So without further ado. I love doing ocean countries or like island countries. It's usually said that the Caribbean and Oceania are the most difficult places to study and research because, you know, it's hard to map out the ocean and the countries are so small. So anyway, yeah, let's move on to the flag. The flag of Tonga is a red banner with a white square and a red cross in the upper left hoist side. This flag was created shortly after King George Tupu I converted to Christianity in 1845 and wanted to make a flag that symbolized Christianity. The white stands for purity and of course the cross standing for Christianity, and the red standing for the blood of Christ that was shed during his crucifixion. According to the Tongan constitution, the flag can never be changed. Now, over the years, they've also kind of dabbled and experimented with other types of flags. For example, for 4 years, they had this flag. It was basically an inverted Swiss flag with, you know, a white background, red cross. Tonga Tapu had their own flag for a little bit. It had like a layered A and an M, which was a symbol for the king. And of course, the royal family also has their own royal standard flag, which used to look like this, but then it changed to this. And you can actually find this imagery on the coat of arms, which is a great transition to the coat of arms. The coat of arms is basically a shield divided into 4 quadrants, the 3 6-sided stars representing the 3 main island chains of Tongatapu, Ha'apai, and Vava'u. On the right of it is the crown, obviously symbolizing the kingdom. Below that, the 3 swords representing the 3 royal dynasties that have extended all the way back to the 10th century, the Tui Tonga, Tui Ha'atakalawa, and the Tui Kanakopulu. And finally, on the left of that, the dove representing peace. Above the coat of arms is another crown symbolizing the judicial authority of the chief in the time before the kingdoms, and the garland of leaves around it symbolizes the dependence on God's grace. On the sides of the coat of arms are 2 flags of Tonga waving down, and finally the motto at the bottom written in Tongan, translated meaning "From God and Tonga I descend," or "God and Tonga are my inheritance." And yeah, that is basically the only coat of arms they've had. As you can see, they really take their land, their islands, and their monarchy very seriously. So that is just about it. I guess there's only one more thing left to do. It's time for Geography Fan Mail time. All right, guys, welcome back to Fan Friday. As you know, we always have to have a guest star.
It's me. It's Noah. You know who I am. I brought this.
Noah. It's our version of Thor.
What we got today, PB?
Well, as you know, we always start off with a post of cards.
I choose you. Postcard. Just like a Pokemon.
Which, by the way, it's like I caught the rare elusive Noah. He's finally on the show.
I tell you have to use a master ball to catch me. Dear Barbs, currently spending the semester in Israel. I've been a subscriber since the Barbados episode. Keep up the great work. Sorry, it looked like world.
I'm assuming it's work.
It's work, exclamation mark.
Thank you, Ezra. Okay, well, I got New Mexico. It's crazy how they named the whole state after a country.
All words are made up.
Nothing matters. This is Jing from Albuquerque. I've sent you postcards and green chili soup mixed. I remember that was you. Yes. Hope you like the green chili. Best wishes to you and your team on the channel. Jing, I remember that. I did eat it. It was kind of salty, but I did like it. And every time I go to New Mexico, I always have to get green chilies and pecans. And there's a really good ice cream place in Las Cruces called Calichi's. Every time I go there, I get green chili and pecan ice cream.
Now that begs a question. So I'm wondering, are you a savory or sweet?
Salty. I'm a salty guy. Savory, salty. Yeah. For my birthday, if you give me a pizza or a cake, I will choose the pizza. Fun fact, I gave Caleb a pizza cake for his birthday one time.
Now how does that work?
You layer like 5 pizzas on top of each other and you put like a dough ring on the outside.
I think you're onto something. I would like to see that again.
Next birthday, I'm making it for you.
All right. Hello, Barbs and crew. This is the new marketing campaign of the German federal state of
Baden-Württemberg.
What Paul said. Greetings, Johannes. Awesome. Thank you.
Malta. Let's see. Hello, I'm half French, half Scottish traveling to Malta. Hope this finds you well. Scott from Scotland. What an appropriate name.
It's very fitting. So, greetings from Gusti or Gusty and Vlad, 2 Romanians exploring the island of Aphrodite. Hope to see you in Romania soon. That's very cool. I like this postcard. Dear Barbie/Barb/Paul and the rest of the Geography Now crew. The first video I watched was your China video and I was blown away. You are the reason I ace every geography quiz.
Damn straight.
Do you still do geographies?
I had to cancel because of COVID, but I could get back into it. Let's see how the future holds.
Let's make it happen, Captain.
Yeah.
I hope you can do one in Santa Rosa.
Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. Much needed explaining for the 2 crappy Canadian postcards in the Togo episode. I think I know who this is, yeah. So during the Togo Fan Friday, you received 2 postcards with hard to read handwriting with no return address. My privacy? Yes, you...
Council.
That says council?
Was at a drugstore, Canada, post in Nova Scotia.
What? Dude, I'm sorry, Daniel. Your handwriting is still kind of bad. Look, I really appreciate you sending a letter.
Barbie and the Geo-Nowers found this Nat Geo at a thrift store for $1. Got a 45-page article on Tonga. Wow, cool.
This is so cool. 1968 edition of National Geographic. Well, that's so cool. Thank you. What was his name?
Bradley.
Bradley.
I do declare. All right, we got a card here. Michigan State. It's not Iowa State, but that's okay. I will accept that. Dear Geography Now team, my name is John. I'm a junior studying Japanese at Michigan State University. I love how you do your best to represent each and every country in a unique way. I learn something new every video. It also happens that I just got back from a volunteer trip to Zanzibar right before the Tanzania episode was published. Thank you, John.
Fun little update. You guys know that I've been working with the Jonathan's House Orphanage in the Central African Republic. I made a video on it last year. Really cool experience. They gave me a little update. They have rescued 4 new babies, and here they are. All the kids that they have helped in the orphanage are doing well. The chicken program is going good. They got like 100 new chickens. Thank you, people at Jonathan's House, for the work that you do. If you'd like to help out the orphanage in Central African Republic, go to this link right here. I'll put it in the description of this video too.
This is from Joe from Slovakia. Joe is a history and geography teacher.
Yeah, so I guess his Slovak students all wrote us little letters from Slovakia.
Let's read some of these.
Yeah, why not?
We have 46 letters in our alphabet. Traditional foods are... You might know how to say that better than I would.
Halushki. I love halushki.
All right.
It's so good. Potato dumplings with cheese. Oh. So, this is... okay. This is from Yahon. He was the guy in the Tajikistan episode. The fast-talking guy. A lot of you guys actually liked him. You said, yeah, he was a really cool guest star. And he makes this shirt of references from the Tajikistan episode. Carby Barbie, because Tajikistan has a salad made out of bread. And I love carbs. And you, Yahon, are right here. Here's Keith as a pickle. Noah, unfortunately, you were not in the episode. Too bad you couldn't be in it.
I was there in spirit.
Yahon, I was so glad that you were part of the episode. You did so great in your segment. If we ever meet up, I'd love to shake your hand. You are awesome. Oh, and you are also a Patreon patron. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for your support on Patreon. If you guys would like to join Patreon, feel free to do so at patreon.com/geographynow. I never promote Patreon.
Do it.
We got 1 box left.
We got a box of stuff. Well, we've got this.
Puerto Rico! That's a silhouette of me.
And we got a shirt here.
Puerto Rico. All right.
We just got a letter. Dear Paul, Noah, Art, Caleb, Hannah, and Keith. My name is Marcos. I'm an English teacher in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Every day my students and I would meet virtually, and I would enable a digital background behind me so the students would see me on camera as actually at the site. I even wore a turban during our week in India. It was actually a bedsheet, but elegantly tied though. This made virtual learning for my students more pleasant, and your videos were most helpful and useful to make this happen.
That's very creative.
Along with my signature are my student signatures. Many thanks, Paul. Please send our kindest regards to Noah. Thank you. Art, Caleb, Hannah, and Keith.
Snacks. Iced gems. Let's just open things and comment. Puerto Rican flag.
Pretty cool magnet we got here. It's in the shape of a foot, it looks like.
Of course, Puerto Rican flag.
We got some snacks.
Oh, are you kidding me? I love plantain chips. Marayo, black coconut toasted sesame. Okay, I don't even care. I'm trying it.
We should note though that some of these items are made by students. So this bracelet was made by one of the students. Una flor de maga. The maga tree is endemic to Puerto Rico. It's like somebody made this as well.
It's so much Puerto Rican stuff. I'm gonna try the marayo. Coconut, black, oh my goodness, that's actually, oh wow, that's good. Coconut and black sesame.
Well, I have to say thank you for your craftsmanship and artistry.
Yeah, I'm overdue for another Puerto Rico trip. I had like a 7-hour layover and I hung out with some of you guys, the Puerto Rican Jagger peeps. You guys were so cool, so awesome. There was a random iguana with a hat on the street. I remember that. Anywho.
Is that everything?
I think that's it, yeah. Good way to end off with Puerto Rico. Gracias para todos de nos abones. How do you say suscriptores boricuas? In that case, Noah, take it away. How would you end this episode?
I will say thank you for watching the fan episode
Yay.
of Geography Now. We will catch you on the next one. Stay tuned and stay ready.
Yeah.